our government and our country.
No lo va a conquistar nunca.
And he'll never realize the dreams of him.
How about the economic progress of and the future of the Dominican Republic in 20, 25 years from now?
República Dominicana, que es un país pequeño, que en el año 30, cuando yo ascendí al poder, tenía un presupuesto de 9 millones, ahora lo tiene 150 millones.
His Excellency said that
Tal vez 200 millones.
His Excellency said that although the Dominican Republic is a very small little country, that when he became in power, there was have a budget, national budget of 7 million. Now we have a budget of 150, and probably, very sure, will go as high as 200.
Y que pagamos la deuda externa.
And we have paid the external debt, so we don't have any external debt.
Y ya dentro de 25 años yo habré desaparecido.
And naturally he expects, and we hope not, that within 25 years he'll be gone, at least from the political
líder.
Yes.
Y no creo que ellos, los dominicanos, quieran trabajar hacia atrás. Siempre de frente.
And he's sure and positive.
No creo que sean tan pendejos para trabajar hacia
atrás. He's sure that the Dominican people will not go back. That since this period of prosperity and hard working, they wouldn't go back. They go forward.
They will go forward.
Yes. So consequently, the future of the Dominican Republic is very bright.
Do you think that we in the United States have been unfair in our attitudes toward the Dominican Republic in the press or other ways?
Come on, my friend.
Si usted considera que la actitud de los Estados Unidos, sobre todo en la cuestión de la prensa y la actitud del gobierno, ha sido desfavorable para nosotros.
Siempre. Después de la muerte de Roosevelt, Correjor, todos han sido enemigos nuestros.
After the death of President Roosevelt, as well as Secretary, everybody who have come into power in the United States have been our enemies.
Todos contrarios, todos.
Generalissimo, do you resent the word dictator?
No. Yo soy un trabajador. Y mi pueblo sabe eso.
His Excellency said that he doesn't resent that word whatsoever. Because what he is the hard-working man, and the people and our country, our citizens knows that he's a hard-working man. So consequently, what he's done is the benefit for the country.
Eso es dictador, es una especulación de los enemigos.
This word of dictator is a speculation word created by his enemies.
Yes.
Generalissimo, can you imagine any circumstances in which the Dominican Republic would invade any other Caribbean country?
De aquí para allá, jamás.
From here
La Constitución Dominicana lo prohíbe.
From here to any country, impossible, because the first thing is our Constitution forbids that we do intervene in any foreign country.
Well, of all the things you've done in the last 30 years, Generalissimo, what are you proudest of?
Las obras que más me enorgullecen a mí son aquellas que favorecen a los pobres.
His accomplishments that make him more prouder are the ones that have been for the benefit of the poor classes.
Is he concerned about the threat of communism? Is it a real threat?
Es una amenaza real, pero no me preocupa a mí. Porque cada vez que se meten conmigo, los voy a batir y llevarán el polvo de la derrota aquí en todo.
Actually, I say that nationally it is a threat for the Caribbean, but not for this country, because every time, because if they ever dare to come here, they'll swallow the dust of the rout. I mean, they'll be routed and with the dust of disaster.
Yes.
What about American attitudes and behavior toward Latin American countries?
Yo no quiero meterme en la cuestión americana. Es Norteamérica. Lo han hecho muy mal.
Especially since he doesn't want to go any further in these affairs of because you have done a very bad job.
A fellow who owns the country, the cattle, and the cars gets used to owning the reporters. And if the questions begin to warm up a little, why bother with no comment? you just walk away. But later, while frolicking around his hacienda and petting his prize livestock, the benefactor sounded off in several directions, some of them interesting in light of future development. Retirement. You'll know I've retired when you hear that I'm dead. The Cuban sugar quota. Unfair. The problems of his regime. There are no problems, economic problems, here in our country now, whatsoever. The U.S. hasn't made a right move since Roosevelt and Hull left the scene.